Seabuckthorn is poised to become the hottest nutrient for 2012 and beyond. It's been featured all over the place. Shape magazine has featured it twice. First they said it was the it ingredient, and then they said it was the secret to flawless skin. Next up was Access Hollywood. They said to move over Botox, that this would give you flawless skin. Then there was Dr. Oz.
Alright, you want to look younger, live longer, and be stronger? Well, these shrubs produce a tiny fruit called Seabuckthorn. It is the new miracle berry. I'm going to tell you why this little berry makes a big difference and can change the way your skin looks, your weight, and even your poop.
What's so great about Seabuckthorn? Well, legend has it that Seabuckthorn was discovered when ancient Greek warriors turned their exhausted horses out to the wilderness to die. They were amazed days later when the horses returned rejuvenated and healthy. They traced the miracle back to the Seabuckthorn plant, naming it Shiny Horse. Well, today, modern science continues to find amazing benefits from this miracle berry.
Difference in those two mice?
Wow.
You see the difference? Listen carefully. Listen carefully. These mice both ate the exact same diet.
Wow.
It was part of a big experiment. And this high-fat diet caused lots of problems for the heavy one, who not only got fat, but also developed some issues related to being fat, right? The other one, the little itty-bitty one, had the same food, ate the same stuff, didn't develop any complications, didn't gain weight. What was the difference? The thin mouse was given Seabuckthorn oil.
Well, what else can Seabuckthorn do? It can nourish and rejuvenate skin for a healthy glow. It can restore shine and luster to hair. It's been found to lower cholesterol and heal hardened arteries, boost energy and curb appetite. It can heal sun wounds and protect against sunburn. No wonder the ancients called it life oil.
Seabuckthorn berry is an amazing fruit that's been cultivated for thousands of years, and it's native to northern China and Europe. Grown in the extreme northern latitudes where the thin ozone layer allows damaging UV light to penetrate, the Seabuckthorn plant has evolved over millions of years to develop its own natural defense system to survive. The result is a plant that's loaded with health beneficial phytochemicals and natural iridoids that almost make the Seabuckthorn the perfect fruit for maintaining good health. Seabuckthorn berries contain a complex mixture of natural omega oils, including the omega-7, which is vital to maintain skin health and repair. In addition, it contains one of the highest natural levels of vitamin C found in fruits. The commercial sources of Seabuckthorn today start in the near vast plains of Mongolia.
I'm Dr. Marcus Elliott. I've had an interest in performance in athletes for about as long as I can remember. We take elite athletes and make them better, try to prevent disease in athletes. We use conditioning, we use nutrition, we use any regeneration techniques that we can find. Essentially try to turn over every stone in the science world to help make athletes work better. How I got involved with this is that I can see the landscape of nutrition shifting away from isolated vitamins and more towards trying to find foods like Seabuckthorn that are extremely healthy, whole foods that are what we call superfoods. That's the direction we're going with the science of nutrition, no doubt about it. And I think that the people that get there over this next few years are going to be ahead of the curve. As we continue to turn out nutritional science, that science is going to support these whole superfoods.
I think it's great to be able to get the health benefits out of a fruit, whether it be a super fruit or just a regular fruit. I know after working in the nutritional supplement industry that even the best, you can only get about 15% of what you're paying for to actually absorb in your body. So being able to have a whole food where you can get, almost all the nutrition out of it, that makes a big difference.
One of the most unique things about Seabuckthorn is that it has this balance of nutrients that you need for regeneration. It doesn't have one nutrient or one vitamin. It has a balance of nutrients, of vitamins, of phytonutrients, of omega fatty acids. It has a balance of things that you need on a daily basis for health. Only in the last few years have we actually started doing clinical trials on Seabuckthorn. Only in the last few years have we started breaking up Seabuckthorn and looking at individual components. And what we found is really amazing. Again, it's this unique food that has not only high levels of antioxidants, high levels of phytonutrients, but also high levels of omega fatty acids. It's very unique in the fruit and vegetable world. If we want to stay healthy over the long term, is give our body every advantage on a daily basis to win these battles that are being fought inside our bodies of health versus disease. Nutrition is one component of health. It's a really important component, no doubt about it. But the rest of your life needs to be in balance as well. It doesn't do a lot of good to take a really, really sound approach to nutrition and then have bad relationships, to not exercise, to hate your work. If you want to be healthy, you need to take a really balanced daily approach and think about giving your body every advantage it has, every advantage possible to win these battles of long-term health versus disease.
I found that there are over 190 different bioactive substances in the Seabuckthorn berry. That's just astounding. It's a superfood. It's really doing for me what I need in my life.
So now what we're doing in nutrition is returning to giving people daily superfoods. We want to give people foods that are really good for them on a daily basis. And it turns out there are some superfoods that are better for you than the ones you're going to pull off your supermarket shelf. Seabuckthorn is one of these superfoods. It's a food that's absolutely packed with antioxidant vitamins, minerals, but also all these phytonutrients, all these other elements that are really important for health. About Seabuckthorn is it has a really high level of omega fatty acids. It's very unusual for a fruit or vegetable to have high levels of omega fatty acids and also really high levels of vitamins and minerals. Vitamin A is important for long-term health, not just for your eyes, as most people think, but for other things. But it turns out the carotenoids have, outside of beta-carotene, have lots of biological actions as well. And we get dozens of them when you eat Seabuckthorn.